Welcome to Ask Me How I Know, multifamily real estate investing stories of struggle to success, where each week unscripted interviews with guests bring a fresh perspective to problem solving in the multifamily niche, as well as feed your mindset. Success stories are great, but everyone knows the important part of the story, the part between the struggles of starting and arriving, and it often gets left out. Ask Me How I Know is like the back house of a restaurant. Pass through the prim and proper front of the house and join us in the harmonious chaos of the back of the house where honest, unscripted conversations take place and transformation happens. In life and investing, there are no shortages of wild scenarios, so no matter where you are in your investment journey, this podcast is for you. There is no pomp and fanfare here, just endless opportunity to build your investing and mindset playbooks. This is your retreat to breathe, build, and laugh. Welcome to Ask Me How I Know. I'm Julie Holly, and I'm happy you're here. Welcome to Ask Me How I Know. I'm about to kind of know some things because we've all been through things. And man, by the time you're middle-aged, you get to know a lot. Maybe not all the things that you want to know. Well, it just depends on how you handle them, right? Well, today I wanted to talk to you guys about, can you just calm down? Oh man, I've had to tell myself this many times every day. But I have a little mini me, and she is like just a fabulous, like the best daughter I could possibly ever have. She is so sweet and so kind. But like her mom, when she starts to get frustrated, her attitude totally tanks, and she just gets, I just don't know how to do it. And she just gets all fired up. And I've been teaching her and coaching her and reminding her, hey, remember, your brain doesn't work when you're fired up, okay? The solution you are looking for, your brain is actually pulling back from itself, saying, yikes, what's going on? And moving into a different state. So my challenge to you this week is, instead of freaking out, which you might start by freaking out because it's a habit that you have to cultivate. And my mom was here visiting over Christmas a couple months ago, and she saw me go, as some people say, blow gasket, so like things happen, life happens, we're all human. So it's like, we're all working and growing and improving. So just saying, when you are hitting the wall and when you are feeling like, you are having a hard time finding that solution, and you are angry, frustrated, and all these negative feelings are starting to move in, you are taking yourself further away from the solution. So skip a beat, take a breath in, pause, whatever it takes, so that you can remind yourself, I can get through this. I can work through this. So the other day, as she was trying to find something, and she's like, I can't. And I can't, those are like hate words in my home, and they are forbidden. And so I'm like, okay, let's restate that. Let's try that again. What is it you need to do? So when you're in that situation and you're frustrated and you need to solve something and you're not feeling like you can, instead of saying, I can't, this is hard, this is too much, focus on what is it you actually need. You can attract what you need. You need a solution. Or in her case, she needed, she needed to find her pair of socks. That's how it is with kids, right? It's pretty simple stuff. So anyhow, but she's trying to find her pair of socks and I can't find them. And I said, let's restate that. How about we just say, I can find my socks. Simply changing the way our words are being said is going to speak something different. And it's going to calm our brain down in a new way. And we will be more able to find that solution we are looking for. So while we're on that topic, I will tell a little short story about some words that we have restated around our house. About a year ago, I noticed that my family, they were saying this phrase. What was it? They were saying, oh, yeah, that's not bad. Hey, so what do you guys think of that movie? What do you think of that salad? What do you think of the new cookies I made? Yeah, not bad. And it just like a little light bulb, bing, went on and I said, wait a second. You're saying that's not bad. So we're already approaching this in a negative framework. We have since, and I think it's been pretty well received and changed in our home, but it's these little micro changes that will change the atmosphere around you. So we changed that to not, no, that's not bad. We changed that phrase to, hey, that's pretty good. Because what's the opposite of that's not bad? It's pretty good. I want you to look through some of the phrases that you're saying and some of the truths that you are speaking into your life. What are some that you could reframe? So instead of approaching them from the negative viewpoint, what could you reframe from a positive vantage point? You will be amazed at what this does for your brain and your capacity to interact with your world in a really positive way. So drop your comments below. Please like. This is a whole new podcast. It's really exciting, and I really need your help in order to make this go anywhere. So stick with me as I grow. We'll grow together. I'll get better at this, and you'll learn more, but I need your help. So if you could just drop a line, subscribe to this podcast, and drop a comment below on YouTube or wherever you're listening to this, that'd be so awesome and totally encouraging. All right, go make your minds.
Thanks so much for joining me for another episode of Ask Me How I Know. My guests are the most humble successes, so be sure to show them your appreciation by rating this episode 5 stars, which sounds silly, but let's be real. Ratings, likes, and shares, they take no time at all, but make all the difference in the world, if only to boost morale. Also, since I don't spend time on the how and why they got into investing, be sure to check out the show notes to get to know more about today's guests, including other podcasts they've been on that has a more traditional format that will give other details about their investment journey. It'll also tell you things like the most influential person in their life and what they're reading right now, as well as how to connect with them. And please, subscribe and rate Ask Me How I Know so it reaches other listeners like you. Until next time, go find your freedom.